up, my 1111 YouTube friends? That didn't take long. 5 minutes after the video posted, Butch and Bev in Pennsylvania scooped it up. They sent me an email, and I believe Bev's buying it from what I'm getting out of the email. Yeah, they sent me an email. We've been going back and forth on emails, but I think Bev's the one buying it. She wants it because she keeps calling the sled a she. That's awesome. So Flip's got a new home. It's heading to Pennsylvania. That's awesome. They're going to enjoy it. It's a beautiful sled. Yeah, congrats to Bev and Butch. You're getting a hell of a sled. One thing I forgot to add in the video of all the things we did to this thing, and I was going to email, but I'll just tell you in the video. The chain case was also gone through too. That's got all new bearings and seals in it too, just like you should do when you take chain case out, change track. You should do that kind of stuff. So it's got new bearings in the chain case and seals and stuff. Next project up right here, Project Cooter. This is a touchy one. This summer, or last summer, when my cousin, I bought it from my cousin, when he contacted me, wanted to know if I wanted to buy it, I was busting at my seams, busting at the seams of sleds. And I wanted to see it stay in the family, so I said, yep, I'll take it. No problem, we agreed on a price, very fair price, family discount kind of a price. And I bought it because I knew how he built it. And I hope that's why somebody would buy a sled like that from me, because they seen and know how I built it. That's why I bought this one. I know how it was built. I know what was in it. It's got some good stuff in it. But the touchy part is when you're so full of sleds and you got other ones that you want to keep and you got to be able to sell some too to make room. I'm like, man, I don't know if I can sell it. I bought it from my cousin. So a week ago, my cousin and I, we sat down and had a couple beers and we talked about this. I wasn't sure how to bring it up to him. So we sat at the bar, we cracked some beers, and I just threw it right out on the top of the bar. I was gonna see how well it was gonna go. And I kind of explained my plan. My plan is to take the 680 out of it, because he's got a lot of money and a lot of love into that engine. I'm gonna take that engine out. I'm gonna pull the skis off. I'm gonna pull the track out. I'm gonna pull all the really cool stuff that he spent big money on to build that sled, because that is a kick-ass sled. I'm gonna put it back to like Flip. I'm gonna put it back to an original 97 XCR 600. I'm building an engine for it. I'm putting factory correct skis on it. I'm gonna put a 121 back underneath it. I'm gonna change out the windshield. It's not coming with the EGTs, because the EGTs aren't correct for the sledding. They don't work. They flat out, they don't work. It was something that he bought offline and they don't work. And so those are coming off. They look cool as hell on the dash, but they don't work. But we're gonna clean it all up. Trent and I are gonna give it the same love that we gave this, and then I'm gonna sell it. Jake gave me the full 100% blessing on doing that to that sled and selling it to somebody and keeping all the cool stuff off here and putting a Project Cheapo. And because Jake says, you know, I want to just come up to the cabin once a winter and ride this when I sell it to you. And I said, no problem. But now that all of his good stuff is going to go into Project Cheapo, he's still going to come up once a winter and ride what was in his other sled, but it's going to be in a different sled. So he's cool with that. Yeah, so it worked out good. I was a little nervous. I wasn't sure, like I said, how to approach him on it. And we talked about it. We figured it out. So here we go, guys. I think within a month, this one's going to be ready to go. It's not as gorgeous, or it's gorgeous, but it's just not as minty as Flip is. It's got some battle scars. But I'm going to look for some parts. But some of these parts are pretty easy for anybody to find, though, too. You can find a front bumper for it. That's the ugliest part on this whole sled's front bumper. If I can find one, it's getting a different front bumper. If I don't find one, it goes like this. But you can easily find them. You know, that's easy to replace, something like that. But I'm going to redo an engine for it. I already have pistons on its way. I got a good bottom end. Of course, it's going to get a rebuilt water pump. It's going to get all that stuff. The chain case is going to get ran through because we're taking the track out of it and putting a 121 in it. So the skid will get redone. Chain case will get done. It's going to get all the stuff done to it that most people just can't do. And I'm already thinking, it's going to be a $1,500 sled. That's what I'm gonna ask for it. That's what I'm gonna sell it for, is $1,500. $2,000. Bev and Butch got a screaming deal on this one, because that's what I originally said I was gonna sell it for when I got it. And this thing's a gorgeous piece. This thing's gorgeous too, but this can be $1,500. I'm trying to be fair on my sled prices. Pass them on, you know. I've seen people selling these things this winter with blown motors for $1,000. I'm like, are you kidding me? I can't believe that. All right, guys, video's getting long enough. Heard me babble enough. That's the plan with Cooter. Cooter will be ready, I'm thinking, in a month. Trent and I are gonna kind of blaze through it, get it ready for sale. Flip's heading to Pennsylvania here in about 2 months. Shipper will come and pick it up. But we're gonna have Megan, Trenton fire the two up. I don't know when the next time I'm possibly gonna have 297 XCR SP sitting in the shop running side by side. So I gotta take advantage of this situation. Give you guys some ear pouring here. We'll fire up these two triples here in the shop together. All right, guys, come on, let's hear them. Ask for two better sounding and running sleds. Look at those two. Just sit there and purr. Well, there it is, guys. Thanks a lot. Thanks for all the views. Thanks for all the support. Keep your eye for this one coming up for sale. Butch actually expressed interest in that one, like right when I first offered that thing, and but he thought it was too far away. But then when he found out the possibility of having it shipped, it made it a little easier for him then, I think. I believe so. Or maybe it was Bev giving him the poke. We're getting that sled. But all right, Butch and Bev, enjoy this thing. You're gonna have a lot of fun on that sled. Anywhere you go on that sled, you're gonna have a crowd standing around looking at that thing, because it's gonna draw attention. It's a very nice, very clean looking XCR 600 SP. Thanks, everybody.